Coming up on this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, the Fall Pep Rally, the men's cross-country fundraiser, and a Wildcat you should know. All this and more coming up next. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Yates. The election is only 4 days away, and many Americans still don't know who they're going to vote for. Doug has a last-minute debate on who you should vote for this year.
Throughout the past couple of months, with all its twists and turns, the 2016 election is shaping to become a very close one. With the election only 4 days away, I took to the halls to ask our fellow Wildcats who they supported this upcoming election, and I got the same surprising answer.
I don't know.
I hate them both.
I don't know. Neither.
Oh, I hate them both.
It seems as though reasons to not vote for either candidate keep coming up throughout the election. Whether it be Trump's outburst,
the invasion of Iraq.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved over and over again.
Wrong.
He actually had
or Hillary's emails.
The FBI reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email use.
It seems as though no one knows who they want to vote for. For some last-minute advice, I asked two of NEQA's most politically intelligent students for their opinion on who to cast their vote for.
Hillary is superior because she has more experience in general.
Well, I think Donald Trump will be a much better president than Hillary Clinton, just in the fact that he's just a normal Joe, he's ready to go, and he really wants to make America great again.
Whether you're voting for Trump, Hillary, or a third-party candidate, make sure you go out and vote this November 8th. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Doug McKissick.
The Fall Pep Rally is a fun way to recognize all the activities that have been accomplished during the fall. Karina gives you the details on what this is all about.
Last week, every student in Neuqua Valley came together to attend the annual Fall Pep Rally.
The Pep Rally is really just a chance to come together to show some school spirit, and we're going to share out about every one of our sports programs in the fall, about where we're at.
The Pep Rally also features various performances including marching band, dance, cheer, orchesis, and the Neuqua Knows It Can Dance winners. The school puts in a lot of time and effort in order to make the rally as spectacular as possible.
We start planning for this weeks in advance, and there's a lot that goes on behind a pep rally that a lot of people might not know. We spend a lot of time, for example, just setting up the sound. We have to communicate with all the different teams. All the coaches have to share out where they're at with their progress. And then you have all of the different performers that are going to be putting together routines for this event.
The hosts are an important aspect of the show and are chosen through careful consideration.
So our hosts, we've varied every year. We've tried a few different things. We've went with speech team students. We've tried some Gold Rush leaders. And so we've this year just landed on the 5 hosts that we use for What's Up Wildcats and chose them to do the MC.
We look forward to seeing your Wildcat spirit at future events. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Karina Pena.
Disney contests are something that we have all heard about while watching TV, but one of our students here in Neuqua has been a finalist for one of their science programs. Emily has the story.
There are many opportunities to strive here at Neuqua Valley, but one sophomore rose above and beyond when she submitted her work to Dr. Strange's STEM Challenge.
The Dr. Strange STEM Challenge was just to hear ideas from girls about their STEM experiences and how it relates from magical to practical. It was really fun. We went to tour Disney Studios and we talked to women in STEM who work for Disney and Marvel. And they gave us a lot of information telling us that there's not just one straight path in where you're going in life. There's many places that you could go and you may find that it's better than just like, oh, I'm just going to be a doctor. I'm going to do everything I can just to be a doctor, and that you could take different routes.
While there, the finalists even had the chance to meet some of the stars from Doctor Strange.
Being the stars is pretty cool. Like the star Benedict Cumberbatch, he talked with us longer than anybody else. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, most people don't get this experience, so I was really glad that I was a part of it.
Congratulations, Imani. We wish you the best. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Emily Abushan.
The Tri-M Music Honor Society is having an iPod drive. Zach gives you info on how you can participate.
The Tri-M Music Honor Society here at Neuqua is collecting old technology and putting it to good use.
We're collecting iPods for the Music in Memory
organization. This is an organization that puts iPods in the hands of Alzheimer's patients, and this allows them to regain their identity through music that's familiar to them.
These iPods may not be worth much to you, but can make a big difference in people's lives.
There are over 5 million people in the United States who suffer from Alzheimer's, and the last part of the brain to go is the one that stores musical memory. And so when patients hear music from the past that they recognize, they become alive again.
This iPod drive is the first official drive Tri-M has done at NEQA.
This is our first one like this, of this magnitude that's school-wide participated. But if this one goes well, we're hoping to maybe do some things like this in the future and definitely continue it like every year.
We're looking for all types of things. So we're not only looking for iPods. The shuffle iPods are the easiest to work with because they have less buttons, so it's easier for people to maneuver. But we're also accepting iTunes gift cards, and we're also accepting any power cords for iPods that can use to charge it.
The drive will last until November 15th, so make sure to stop by the main office at the main campus or Mr. Loft's office in the band room. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Zach Wong.
The NVHS men's cross country team created and takes part in the NVHC Milk Mile. Tyler has more about this fundraiser.
Members of the Neuqua Valley cross country team created the Neuqua Hinsdale Milk Mile. It is due for its 5th installment this year.
So it started with me and 2 other guys just kind of talking about a fun way to get the team together after the season. And we just decided that, the fun way would be, just drinking milk and running, the 2 things we all love. It's a mile race on the track, so 1,609 meters, and every 400 meters you have to drink 12 ounces of milk.
This year's Milk Mile was bigger than ever and was for a great cause. The event ended up raising $871. The championship race included 7 teams of 5 to 7 runners and individuals.
Neuqua has done it for 2 years. We've done 4 Milk Miles in the time, and we've won every one of them, so we're pretty good compared to the other team.
This past summer, the Milk Mile, it not only grew in size, like number of participants, but we also were able to do it for a good cause. Coach Smith, one of the track coaches at Minooka High School, he was diagnosed with cancer, and so myself and the other organizers thought it would just be a great idea to kind of raise some money to help him and his family in any way we could.
If you are interested on participating in the fundraiser, check out the Milk Mile's Twitter page for updates. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tyler Bombasino.
There are many amazing dancers at Neuqua, but this one stands out on the stage. Jasmine looks into this Wildcat you should know.
We used to roll at the rink, we used to roll at the rink. I used to talk way too much, you used to know everything.
Sophomore Mason Mazurek is the only male dancer on the Orchesis dance team. He is an exceptional dancer with the words to prove it.
So I go to Steps Dance Center, and I'm on their hip-hop company and their jazz company. I'm also a part of Hollywood Vibes company, and I'm a member here at Neuqua Valley on their Orchesis. This past year, I won National Teen Dancer of the Year for Hollywood Vibe Dance Convention, and I also won Dancer of the Year for Legacy Dance Competition. I do hip-hop, ballet, jazz, breakdance, and contemporary, but usually my strongest suit is in hip-hop.
Mason started dancing from a young age. However, even though he wasn't a fan of it at first, he is a great example of if you don't try, you never know what you can accomplish.
I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, and I kind of just joined it because all my sisters did it, so they kind of forced me to, but I haven't really started like it till I was like 9 or 10.
Dance has carried Mason on throughout his life, and he hopes it will continue to be part of his journey.
I'd really want to go out to Los Angeles or New York because their programs out there are phenomenal, and they would really help me to grow as a dancer. I would really benefit from this career, and it'd be really helpful to get to know all these settings out on the East Coast and the West Coast.
We all wish you good luck in your future dance career, Mason, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jocelyn Nenoa.
Good luck at state, boys and girls cross country, and thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a good weekend, Wildcats.